Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sivnewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Okay, so we got some big news out of Ripple tonight. It is very good news, don't get me wrong. Do I think it's the great news that everybody else seems to think it is? I don't think so. So I'm not, I already hold a position in XRP just for full transparency, but I'm not exactly going to FOMO just right now into it, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's get to this little piece of information first. Okay, so of course, this is the documentation that was submitted to the court. This is about the case that was targeting Larsen and Garlinghouse personally. Doesn't have anything to do with the asset XRP being deemed a security. Okay, that's not what any of this is about. So let's just, give you a little bit of the details here. Okay, the court's July order set for the trial and the SEC's claims that the individual defendants aided and abetted Ripple's violations of Section 5 of the SEC's Act with Ripple's institutional sales of XRP. Order pursuant to of the federal rules of civil procedure, the parties have stipulated to the dismissal with prejudice of this claim. So that's it. Look, that's it. With prejudice means absolutely done. No take backsies. So, just in case you were wondering, if you're ever in a position where you're signing something and you haven't had your attorney have a look at it yet, I hope you would never do that. But just in case you're in that situation, when you sign your name, if underneath your name you put without prejudice, you can take backsies. It's a little bit of a legal loophole not everybody knows about. So that's just, about them. It really doesn't have anything to do yet with XRP personally. So let's get to this article. The legal maneuver began in 2020 when the SEC accused Ripple of gathering over $1.3 billion through an unauthorized digital asset securities offering. However, a landmark ruling in July declared that the sales of Ripple's XRP to the general public were not a security. The latest development by the SEC to seek a dismissal signifies a major departure from its initial stance. Ripple's chief legal officers, Stuart Alderty, said the agency's move to drop the lawsuit was not a settlement, but a freaking surrender. This has resonated well with the industry as it may potentially impact the broader regulatory frameworks surrounding cryptocurrencies. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse emphasized being targeted by the SEC in a ruthless attempt to personally ruin him and the company so many have worked so hard to build for over a decade. Still, he celebrated another win and condemned the SEC for repeatedly keeping its eye off the ball while secretly meeting with the likes of SBF. He's like, hey man, while you were hanging with these guys, all of these bad people, SBF, Alex Mashinsky, all of this stuff was going down under your nose and you were focused on us. The effects of this legal shift were felt in the crypto market. XRP's price experienced a noticeable uptick of over 6%. That's another thing. I think if this was significantly larger news, we just don't see this go up 6%. I think we see a parabolic rise very quickly. So being that it's, I've seen XRP have 5 or 6% days where there's like really nothing going on. So I don't think that this is like, oh, we're going parabolic type of situation. Although it's slightly retreated from its highs, the positive market response underscores the significant implications of this legal turnaround. Following the dismissal of the lawsuit against Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen, the SEC and Ripple will engage in further discussions. The goal is to outline a potential briefing schedule and a suitable remedies against Ripple. This move towards a resolution is a win for Ripple and sets a precedent for crypto regulation in the United States. So is it good news? Yes, it's good news. But here's what I'm scared of. What's that? See, I'm getting a little whiff of something, and I kind of feel like it's the stink of Gary Gensler cooking up something that, is not good. Because I don't trust that guy. Okay, I just don't trust him. I'll just go ahead and say that. This could be a complete and utter maneuvering thing that he's doing where it's a fake out, because he wouldn't be able to pursue the case against XRP until this case was completely done and completely over with. So who knows how long that would have taken? Who knows when they would have got the scheduling done? And, they have to go through discovery and we don't know how long that would have taken to get through. Meanwhile, the XRP is sitting on the sideline. What's going to happen with that? So being that this is done and over with, I think he's really going to focus the SEC's energy on battling XRP becoming a commodity instead of, they're trying to get it pushed as a security. So that's what I'm scared about. I think that it could be a little bit of a fake out. So let's go ahead and, what we always say, if you want to know something about the chart, it's so important to zoom out. So I did zoom out a little bit. So here's today. And you do see that, we did have a pretty good pump. Well, Coin Market Cap right now is saying it's almost 8%. Probably went up. It was even a little bit higher. But I still don't think that. I think it would have went even higher because you're talking about something that's only 52 cents. You're not talking about something that is like $100 or, like Solana that's at like $26. It's only 50 cents. 7 days. Nice pump for 7 days. But if we back out a month, we can see it was way higher even this past month. And this past year, we could see it was like at 70, almost 80 cents. So if this was truly like huge, impactful news, I think it would have gone parabolic right away. I think people who would have been, close to people in the industry, in the know, they would have started buying this baby up and we would have seen it go right away. So I own XRP, but I'm going to wait. I always say to buy on a red candle because the market, like I always say, it goes up and down. It's never a straight line up and it's never a flat plateau across. There's always dips up and down and up and down. And I think once people start to realize, okay, well, this is not saying that this is going to be deemed a commodity and not a security, people might stop buying or they might sell at this increased price knowing that, because it goes up and down, they could probably catch it for a cheaper price. So don't, this is not financial advice. It's completely up to you. But let's say if you were, down the road considering buying into it like I am, I'm going to wait to catch a sale. Let's see if we can get it back under 50 cents or not that that's, it's so inexpensive. Like it's really not that big of a deal. But, I like to catch a sale, so I'm going to go ahead and wait. And well, that's gonna do it here for me today. I appreciate you so very much for watching me. I appreciate it. And until next time, remember, try to only buy on the red candles and please take care of yourself.